This is called Open Letter. Lo and behold, the invasion of social media. I believe now more than ever it's time to get with the program, because we're pre-programmed with social causes to promote long before we've learned to even program a remote. Remember, please excuse my dear Aunt Sally, PEMDAS? Well, that used to be the order of operations. Now the new world order is a cyber world where we're programmed to function and penalized for pointing out corruption. Look at the news. Back in 1974, we went from being citizens to units of consumption. Since then, we've been broken down to empirical form and monetized in this electronic environment where we all now sign up to co-sign the new social norm. But let me not go off on a tangent. Do the math. Million+ views on viral videos of hashtag ratchet hoes, hashtag twerking. Yes, my friend, the hashtag system's working. Foul-mouthed, tatted up babies posing with guns in Vine videos. Like, really though? On CNN a few days ago, a CEO was exposed. Company assets now froze because some public information showed pics from 20 years ago, middle finger pose with blow in his nose. Nerds fronting like they been the man on Instagram. Cocky behind the keyboard like, Google who I am, man, if you don't know, man. I mean, like 10 million likes on a clip of a monkey riding a bike, but no recognition in sight for the YouTube application's permissions to read and write. That also say we can do what we want, when we want, and you have no rights. But peep the words in the verbiage. You've even lost your right to fight. Turn on the lights. This is the future. The net got us connected. Now we're all just wrapped up in the web they wove, I suppose. So, Facebook, why do you need to see my text? I mean, now you want that on top of all the other information you collect? Well, shit, Mr. Zuckerberg, how much closer can we get without having sex? And what's next? The world is becoming more complex but more unstable because we force feed this socialized madness onto our babies right out the cradle. And they come out ready, willing, and able to perpetuate the cycle. And ever since we lost Michael, there's no telling what they might do. Lost messages from moments past give a bird's eye view of a world so vast. But only Big Brother knows where we're going, and it don't take a genius to know that we're going there fast. And there's so much going on in the world without us knowing. Hats off to one of the realest patriots of our time, Eric Snowden. You see, I think we need a revolution. I said, I think we need a revolution. I said, I think we need a revolution. Ban the tobacco we're smoking. Legalize the good stuff that gets minds going. Lose connection with every remote force controlling. Reach out and touch somebody. Don't rely on Facebook to do your poking. You don't need 3 bars of signal to process the fact that you're losing yourself as an individual. And the truth in the facts you read on the net is minimal. These tablets, PCs, and Macs got all our brains on low function. It's pitiful. You see, the resolution lies in revolution. I said the resolution lies in revolution. With global warming, systematic pollution, mass hysteria, martial law on the way, and honestly, the world has never been scarier. It was just 70 years ago. We were being drafted to assembly line up and build fighter jets and aircraft carriers. You see, I'm fighting every day. And the cause? For us to direct our eyes at the system's flaws as they try to redirect our attention with links to ladies scantily clad in panties and bras. So easy to lose track, and I'm not even asking for rounds of applause. Just sign up before our time's up. I'm simply here to remind us as a collective we're not respected. All of that in-private browsing data you're doing is collected. Personally, I think our mettle is being tested. Like, what's the confusion with the Constitution? What about the millions that fought for our freedoms that we have today? How does it feel to know that we are stripped one by one of some of those same freedoms every day? When congressional debates on CNN are being interrupted by news of Justin Bieber's arrest? I'm impressed. The media machine has effectively detached us from our ability to recognize when they digress. I'm impressed at how they got us so tongue-tied and twisted that we don't see the good in the bad, and we see the bad in the good and don't even know the difference. Impressed at how we pay into a system not set up to recognize that each individual is unique and different, or even see the spokes on the wheels turning. The world is burning. How is it that these thoughts are not, to you, more concerning?